Hey everyone, it's Andy with the Reverb Tone Report, and today we're looking at a new pedal from Fjord Fuzz out of Norway. It's the Berserk, which takes a classic 2-transistor fuzz, mods it, and even lends some new additions to the circuit. So let's take a closer look. Armed with a giant gain knob, a thickness control for tightening up the low end, and an output volume, the Berserk provides a wide gain range from slight sizzle to bluesy grit and in-your-face fuzz using stable silicon transistors. But unlike modern pedals, which have a high input and low output impedance for compatibility and avoiding tone suck, vintage fuzzes like this do not. Instead of the common pickup simulator mod, the Berserk uses a switchable single transistor gain stage at the input, allowing buffered pedals and wahs to keep this fuzz sounding stock while retaining that magic guitar cleanup we all love. Taking it a step further, the impedance can be adjusted internally and bend into higher gain sounds, plus other helpful trim pots like LED brightness and transistor bias turn this once simple circuit into a fuzz tweaker's dream. Winding up the circuit, the once modest output level from impedance mismatching has been met with 2 Space Echo preamps in series to boost other effects or amplifiers, which takes your fuzz tones to new heights and frequency responses. Like all Fjord Fuzz pedals, the Berserk uses a custom enclosure with a backlit copper faceplate and high-quality components, and you can find them right here on Reverb. Let's just start with the basics, crank up the gain, and see how this pedal responds to the guitar's volume knob without any of the output buffer or input gain stage, and we'll get into that later for sure. But let's just get some classic tones and see how that, overall compression and feel is with some single coils. Alright, so we definitely know it cleans up. Let's try some of the extra features like the thickness knob. I have it full, which is really helpful on single coils, but if you have a lot of output, say if you have the output stage engaged, you might want to back off on some of this low end, especially on the next single coil, and we'll try it with some humbuckers as well. Now with humbuckers, let's try the Berserk with a pretty traditional fuzz face style sound with the gain cranked and the volume around unity. Then I'm gonna completely transform it and use all these mods available by backing off the thickness, engaging the output boost, and just kind of lifting the mid-range and actually tightening up the whole sound. So as you can tell, not a bad sound on either end of the spectrum, whether you want that compressed classic fuzz or something a little bit more driving. Now let's check out the last feature, which is the input buffer, which engages an extra gain stage. Here's a prime example of what happens when you plug a classic style wah in front of a 2-transistor fuzz like the Berserk without any kind of mods. Well, there you go, a much needed update on a classic fuzz, the Berserk from Fjord Fuzz, and you can find it right here on Reverb. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.